Hi guys, Scarfey Spurs Talk here, back with another video. In today's video I'll be reacting to a 0-0 draw to Everton at Goodison Park this Sunday. Antonio Conte's first Premier League game in charge, getting our first clean sheet, which is good to hear. Let's crack into today's video, but before we do that, I hope you're all well, and please smash that subscribe button if you're new. For Spurs News 24/7, you have all the news covered about your club Spurs 24/7 with your host of Scarfey Spurs Talk, which is me. So there's no need to go searching things up, you have it all covered with me. Scarfey Spurs Talk, one of the best YouTube channels that's going to become the best YouTube channel, giving you Spurs News 24/7, all about the people. So let's crack into today's video. Now, as I said, I hope you're all well, and let's get into it. So, it's a 0-0 draw to Everton. Antonio Conte's first Premier League game in charge, following the 3-2 win over Vitesse on Thursday. And a point away from home isn't bad, and also that first clean sheet under Antonio Conte in the Premier League is excellent. If he can play that Conte ball attacking football and also get the clean sheet, it'd be some amazing results and amazing team under Conte if he can manage to tighten up that defence, which defensive managers like Mourinho and Nuno have failed to do so, as well as playing that Conte ball. Yeah, let me know your reaction, your thoughts on the 0-0 draw in the comments below. But personally, I don't think it's too bad, because Rafa Benitez's Everton were looking for a bounce back after losing the last 3 games. Obviously, they were at home. You know, people expected them to win, to bounce back. Obviously, Conte hasn't only had a couple of training sessions, if that, maybe even 1 training session, I think, with Spurs. I think it's only 2. And today's video, what we turned to against Vitesse, that's at that 3-4-2-1. So you've got Lloris, you've got Romero, Dyer and Davis, and you've got Emerson, Højbjerg, Skip, Reguilon, and you've got Son and Mora, who sit just behind Kane, and you've got obviously Harry Kane. That was the same. I haven't moved it since my predicted lineup, because I did guess a predicted lineup correct. By the way, nobody did guess that predicted score right. I said 3-1 Spurs. As you know, it wasn't 3-1 Spurs. These things happen, you know. Not all the time you get the predicted score right. Unlucky is always another chance to get a special mention. As I said, going into an international break, I think a point's okay, especially because Everton lost their last 3 games, one being 5-2 defeat to Claudio Ranieri's Watford, the other one being to West Ham, and the other being 2-1 to Wolves recently on the Monday Night Football. Yeah, I remember Calvert-Lewin reacting to that, saying he felt helpless. So yeah, as I said, yeah, what we've done against Vitesse, I think after we got that red card, we went to that 3-4-2-1, which really does allow the likes of Emerson to really get forward, and Sergio Reguilon to get forward. It also allows those overlapping centre-backs, which I like Christian Romero, and if he wants to, Ben Davies, if he's playing in that position. You know, it allows you to do that as a setup. Look, and then but Dyer will stay there. And it just allows more freedom, and more freedom in the park for a Højbjerg and Skip, who can pick a pass because they've got more options in front of them. It gives Lucas more freedom, because Lucas is no longer stuck out right over here, not getting any freedom. Lucas Moura is playing in his best position for me. You can find positions there. You can pick up the ball from there and drive there. You know, he's finding those gaps. Same with Son. He's not isolated on the wing. He's got options, which is great. It makes it easier for Højbjerg and Skip to thread a pass. As I said, those overlapping centre-backs. More freedom for Emerson and Reguilon. And a bit more space to get his finish away from Kane. And obviously he's got a lot of support. He's got Lucas, Sonny, Reggie, Emerson, and the pass from the overlapping centre-backs on the midfield to find him. So Kane should get more service this way. And that is the way we play Conte ball. And, you know, it's really fast football, for example. Pass and move, you know, really quickly. But when we ask to defend, it is important. Obviously, I don't know what it was like today, but especially when we play bigger teams. I mean, Everton, I think, will be a fight still for Europa League. I don't quite know if we can. Hopefully, we can get top 4, but I still think we'll be competing for Everton. I do hope we finish above them, though. Yes, so especially against big teams when we're asked to defend, because Conte, although he plays Conte ball, is also known for his good defending as well. So it's important we stay compact. It doesn't have to be ridiculously deep at all. It doesn't have to be deep, but you know, something along the lines that. But when we counter attack, what would be good is Kane's not the quickest, but Kane can get out there. And you've got Lucas who's finding interesting position. You've got Son on the break. You've got Reggie. What I love, especially on the break or even when we got the ball, and now we're playing wing backs. Reggie can afford to make that overlap and offer that. Same with Emerson. He done that on Thursday, incredibly. He can afford to make that overlap and give Lucas Moura an option. Whereas under Nuno, the fullbacks are really isolated and stuck. And if they came, they lost the ball. If they stayed, we got no possession. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, Conte ball allows the fullbacks basically to have more of the ball. I think they like that, and I think this formation suits the team as well because you can play 3 centre-backs. There's no arguments about what centre-back to play. Yes, I think Harry Winks played really well Thursday and could replace Oliver Skipp in the future. I think he done all right today, though. I also think Ben Davies, his position is up for grabs. I think Sanchez is competing for it. So I think Davies and Skip's position is up for grabs under Conte at the moment. But he needs to experiment the players. Dele might get another chance under Conte, you never know. As I said in the comments below, let me know if you listened to the game and what you thought. But personally, my views on it, 0-0 draw at Goodison Park wasn't too bad, especially after we're facing problems by the sound of it for the 20 minutes I listened to on TalkSport on the radio. No, not TalkSport, it was actually Radio 5 Live I listened to on the radio. We're under a bit of pressure, struggling to get out our own half at times and get the odd counter-attack. We had a big chance before half-time. Harry Kane's ball and Reggie couldn't quite, he got there but it wasn't quite enough. Conte knew it was a big chance. Conte was animated during the game, especially in the first half. I think he's frustrated, but it would take time. This process would take time. I think it would take about 36 months to get us back to where we were competing for the title. 18 months definitely for the top 4. I think we are top 4 contenders this season, but it'll be tough. We'll be fighting like the likes of West Ham and Man United for top 4, which isn't easy. Man United aren't on form at the moment, but whether they stick with Solskjaer or not, they're still going to be a big top 4 contender. And West Ham flying under Moyes at the moment, sadly. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please smash that subscribe button if you're new. For Spurs news 24/7, you have it all covered with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, you guessed it, come on you Spurs.